Justine Pelletier, Sophie de Goody, McKinley Hunt takes it on, driving for the line and over.
Coming across was the Welsh player. Tessier does well with her footwork, spots a little gap, and Sophie de Goody bursts onto it, and then McKinley Hunt.
Penalty advantage if required. McKinley Hunt barreling onwards. Another punishing charge. Bukaboom gets to within a metre. Paquin waits. Hunt has a shot. Hunt scores.
Sophie de Goody always in the mix. It's an offload to the scrum half Pelletier. They do so well to maintain possession of the ball, and again, quick ruck speed, and Hunt is in for a double. The forwards constantly finding work, and here we go with our first attacking opportunity for Fiji.
Wetty doesn't hit touch, and knocked on in the air by Fiji. So Scotland through Leah Bartlett, and Gallagher look to put some air on this. McLaughlin feeding it out to McGhie, kicking it into acres of space for the marauding Francesca McGhie. She's not going to do it again, is she? One touch on the instep, second touch to finish.
Off the back of a Fiji error, the hands from Gallagher, the captain Malcolm, everyone involved, or spots acres of space, and then the magic from McGhie picks up right where she left off in that first week.
Malcolm wins uncontested, and Scotland want to drag Fiji over their own front porch. Lisa Thompson adds her weight. Keep going is the plaintive cry. Down it goes, no infringement. Well, there is a penalty advantage, or they want 5 or 7 here, not 3. Martin is hammered. She thinks it was high from Tawake. It was. Wassell goes on. They're queuing up to the left. McGhee's waiting. Rowley, she smashed, but she gets the pass away. And Francesca McGhie does the rest.
And then there were a few hits. Rowley comes around, dishes the ball out to Francesca McGhie. It's a left foot step. It's another try for McGhie. The magic continues for that woman.
An enticing opportunity for Scotland to bag a second. Gallagher, Brevner holding around the dummy line, Nelson to Lloyd.
It's Helen Nelson and Rona Lloyd stacked directly behind the scrum, but Evie Gallagher, she does so much work here that would go unnoticed. She pins her defender, and then it's a simple 2v1.
Wailumo laying it back. Coates protects. 8 phases for the Fijiana. Continuity in this middle third, but now it's loose. And it's been pilfered by Emma Orr, who's thundering up the middle. And just blasted off her feet again. Gallagher caught by Dita Butu, but there's a chance for Scotland. Thompson straightens up on the inside to Lloyd. Lloyd's got wheels, too much gas.
Nehamu with the carry, and then the ball just spits out the back. It's great awareness from Orr. It's a better pickup. She accelerates, eventually scragged down, but this work from Lisa Thompson is too good. She gets 2 Fiji defenders to look at her, and then the line from Rona Lloyd is brilliant.
And now Sheckles. England maintaining possession well in these greasy conditions. Fionati up towards the 22, go the Red Roses. Concerted period of attack early on. And now it's laid back for Lucy Packer, starting in the 9 jersey today. Now the hole opens up for Meg Jones. Meg stepping and weaving. Jones it is. The fancy feeder Meg Jones gets England on the board early here at Franklin's Gardens.
Knows what a gap looks like and knows how to exploit it. The lovely soft hands there from Clifford. And then the step off the right foot, and Meg Jones with the slide in. Good control, composure from England, and subtle hands there from Clifford.
They've created space here for Singh, and Maloney McDonald, another back from serious injury, back in field. for Emma Singh. Chasers coming across a foyer. It is as England surge eventually into the 22 once more. Roland now looking for a runner. It's Burton who started it. Packer loops a ball to Clifford. And away they come again. They so quickly get into their work, and Jones is pulling the strings. Meg Jones goes herself sliding over for a second.
Stretching the whip, getting Maloney McDonald on the ball back inside, keeping all that momentum with them. Samoa with the last-ditch tackle there, but not enough. England just so organised, realigned, the short line runners. Meg Jones should never be getting through there. Gets the big fend out, the little stepping away. Gets in for her second try of this game.
Long over the top to Sangapolu. Not sure that was the intended plan, but it might work out for Zachary. Look at the captain go. Big chance here for the USA team. Jarrell Searcy drives in low. Bargel to Rachel Johnson. Penalty advantage USA, free hit. But can they get over the line? They're almost there. Big moment of the match this. They drive, another penalty advantage, but they won't need it. They get the try.
A fantastic line break from Sagapolu, and then the offload here to Zachary, who gets the handoff, and most importantly here, does work on the floor so that they don't get turned over. And then it's the forwards doing what they do best.
Safu'u brings it down, and USA drive forward once more. The power game from the Eagles coming to the fore. They're closer, they're over the line again, that looks good. And Sarah Cox awards it.
What an amazing run of form for this USA side, all from that turnover, and then a great line out there, working so hard. This pack just play so well together, keep it moving. They know exactly when to time it to come round. Good skills as well there from Tafutunu to score that.
Still driving forward is Faliki Pohiva. Wood changes direction. Tuina Kalvandra again. Penalty advantage Australia. Bridie O'Gorman. 10 phases now for the Wallaroos. Here's Naden. They got a free hit here, Australia. Looking for the opening point of this crucial match. They swing it left. They might be in business. It's Desiree Miller. They are in business.
They try going up with the big runners in first. USA do well to hold it up, but that scanning, and you can see the numbers out there, hold the width really well for Miller. She takes it standing still, has to then re-accelerate, but's got enough to do it.
All about quickness of movement of that ball, just cutting out USA defenders, and Miller knows how to finish. She's up there with anyone. What a game we're seeing here in York tonight. Piper Duck wins the line out at the front. Australia now, for the first time in the match, trail the USA. They get their line-out drive moving. Can they give the Eagles a dose of their own medicine? They have to play out the back. Moleka, Hulse, Miller, one-on-one. Desiree Miller!
And there was no doubt in my mind when Miller gets this. It's a beautiful pass to her as well. Sharp's going to be really disappointed not to make that crucial tackle, but beautiful pass. Great handoff, and that balanced run that you said about earlier really keeps composure to score that. Fantastic response from Australia.
Naden goes short to Duck. Now they fly in. Tuina Kalvandra, the number 8, has it under her left arm. Still edging forward. Sam Wood goes in. Now they play. Smith out the back. Moleka, Hulse, Caitlin Hulse.
Well, Caitlin Hulse really injecting herself into this match. Just 9 months into playing, she won Wallaroos Player of the Year. A great young talent.
You can say that again. Leading by 2, lovely quick hands from Smith. Hulse with a dummy, and Hulse with another try. And again, the Wallaroos firm up their grip on this one.
Jigang it is in her 50th. Linda Jigang trying to wrestle her way over the line. Caught short. Now Hogan in the blue headgear once more. Peeling back Spanish defenders with her. Offside are Spain, so they've got advantage, have Ireland. It's tight, it's low, it's hard. Again, just short.
I haven't seen it.
And it'll have to come back once more. Spanish players sucked in. O'Brien as they look for the numbers here. Flood ball over the top for Anna McGann on the edge.
And the little ball out the back. Great timing from Dalton just to pull in her defence. And it just opens up completely in front of her. No one marking. O'Gordo trying to do all she can to get in that passing chain.
Nice little tip on between the new front rowers, McGrath and McCarthy. And now Breen, a little pump. She's a really strong fly half in your Breen. Big solid body to try and move. Again, Lane once more finds a runner and they've dragged another penalty advantage. Lane looking to release McGann. Oh, it's real quality from Ireland. Patience rewarded, perseverance rewarded, and Anna McGann gets a second.
When the opportunity arrives, and this is what all good nines will have, that sharp edge, that vision. But McGann, that step on the inside as she's catching the ball. What a finish from her. Picking off defenders and getting closer to the uprights.
To the middle they go. And Fiona Tuke peeling away clear bowls on the angled run more. And she's got all the speed that she needs that close to the line.
You see here between the Spanish 12 and 7 just opens up, and the leg drive and the fend to get through. Just there, just a slight change of direction. Just does enough to pull Peralta out of place. Yeah, plenty of experience and at quite a critical moment.
Critical moment here for Ireland. They peel away for Hogan, has a double grab at it. And that just allowed Spain to stop the momentum of Britt Hogan. And now Maloney McDonald. Peralta all over that one, has to clear it away though. And now they find Grace Moore, a second in quick succession for the number 8.
You're not going to be able to stop the power of Grace Moore. She's been so good in her carrying ability, top carriers for her side, and is stepping up yet again. Just there, takes the step as the ball's coming to her. Little step, so subtle, but then gets underneath.
Ponsonby gets up to Bremner, off the top to Hori Lane, and now Stacey Waku comes into that second position, and there she is, Jorja Miller. She had a scream in the first 40, uses her arms, uses her feet, waves the wands.
She started at 7 last week, she's gone into 6. Seeing her loop around, players in motion, there's the straightening. She had numbers on the inside and up, but you know what, Jorja Miller, you go yourself.
Laura Bayfield, this day is done in the black jersey. Jorja Miller taking it all upon herself, made the tackle, making the steal, and now scoring the try.
Get the turnover too. Uses speed on the outside. Multi-dimensional is Jorja Miller. And that's how you stop the Japanese. Momentum, look at that technique. Brilliant with the turnover, the determination on her face. Bites down on the mouth guard, and oh yeah.
Ranage standing up. Held at the back by Marie Morlon. Gets the flick away to Chambon, back onto the inside, and offload sticking for the French. Gabi Vernier, the Mastercard player of the match, but they've got so much space on the outside. Emily Boulard is going to straighten. Emily Boulard is back, and she's scoring tries.
Nice short pass up to the number 7 Champagne, and Sansu gets a ball away. Good hold from Vernier. Second 5, but Sansu realized the situation, saw the space, and they got it out there quickly. And Boulard had option on the inside and out, but takes herself.
Bit of work from PBS at the beginning there. Her being back is going to be key to France's progression in this tournament, not just in this match today.
Silva, and that's been ripped. So opportunity for Taina Maka to put her name on the score sheet. Sansus. This flick on is good, and Emily Boulard is going to go over, and Emily Boulard gets a second.
Couple of holes in and around the ruck. You see them all start honey potting around that area. So what's that do? find the space, and it's to the right-hand side of the field. Good passing, nice tip on. And Bouliard just strolls over.
Oh, there's a good shove on coming from the Brazilians, but it's just turned, which has opened some space for Bourdon Sansus to kick a stab through for Kelly Arbey, and Kelly Arbey clocks 31 kilometers per hour in open space, but she's going to add another try to her name.
Look at this rugby IQ from the number 8 Morlan. The timing of the picket gives it up to Sansu. The ability to kick down under pressure, and then the chase was brilliant from Kelly Arbey. Lot to like. Look at that. The passing, the kick, and then the chase for winger. Go get you a try.
You know, she describes herself as a pretty hands-on person. With a pickup like that, I can see why.
Chambon, the cutback on the inside. Good from the French attack. Kelly Arbey almost leaving that one behind. Flicks it up. All still backwards for France. Now they look to exploit some space. Nasira Conde back onto the inside. Kelly Arbey with the support line of dreams. And Kelly Arbey gets try 14 for France.
She's given it to the outsides, but it's been a real feature as their support play today for this French outfit.
She's topped the carry stats in the back line. She's actually training in real estate back home in France, and she's been desperate to buy a bit more property over that try line, so she'll be happy now that she's got her second, I think.
Bourdon Sansus on the feed, and that's an incredibly stable scrum from both of these sides. Conde picking, rather Keroy picking up around the bootlaces, and Pauline Bourdon Sansus on the wraparound, creating those extra numbers. Emily Boulard pins the ears back. The Chickawing back onto the inside to her captain, Marine Ménager. And Marine Ménager adds her name to the long list of try scorers today.
Contact before the line. Sansu gave a shocking pass to Kiwa, who does well. And then Sansu does the hard work, wraps around. She's got it easily gone herself, decides to give it to Boulan, who backed herself. And then there, looks for the angle, sees her skipper, left-hand fend. Doesn't get much better than that.
Trying to go through the phases, the physicality of the French matching the flair that they've shown on the pitch so far. Yosh goes short and leaves it behind, so loose ball for Kelly Arbey to get her boots on. Missed the kick, but does regather, flicks it back. And some fancy work by Pauline Bourdon Sansus, showing off all the skills in her toolbox. There are so many numbers for the French, and Marine Ménager is going to get over, and she's got her second for the day.
They chucked it at Sansu with the back pass. Just knew she needed to get it out wide. I love the way Vernier has been in and amongst everything, being very unselfish, setting up the play. Conde does the same, but then as soon as the ball is caught by this lady here, there's only one result, try time.
Tap and go from Pauline Bourdon Sansus, but isolated at breakdown time. Serafino Kemba does well to realize that there's a loose ball that she can pick up. Bernadou.
Tackle off whites.
Having to make a lot of tackles at the moment are Brazil. Serafino Kemba on the outside, uses her feet, steps into space, and Serafino Kemba scores the 8th for France.
Quick tap after the penalty given away by Brazil. The discipline starting to become an issue for them in this area. Well, Kimber's here picking up the ball, doing her job, and the offload is brilliant, so she has to get off the deck, get back into play. She starts wrapping around late here, puts herself in a position, and then right there off the hip of Bourdon Sansu. What a moment.
Brazilian backs still turned as they were making their way back 10 meters, but Bourdon Sansus does not wait for anyone. They're lining up again, are the French. Bourdon Sansus, and now through the hands to Keroy, and Seraphine Okemba.
Keeping Brazil engaged in the middle of the park with the big ball runners of France. But look at the number 14. Decoy there, go out the back door to Kimwa with the nice missed pass out to Okemba.